G'day YouTube, warbles on a lot here. I'm here in Glen Innes on Coronation Avenue, at number 50 Coronation Avenue, where I have just mowed the lawn under and around the triple plaited branch, which I have donated to the fundraising art auction for the benefit of Wytaliba, which, as you know, lost 60 houses and 2 residents to a firestorm on the 8th of November 2019. In the days since I discovered this, decorating my driveway where the tree had fallen down, I have come up with a bit of an hypothesis, if not a testable theory, as to what caused this. And it comes down to the fact that once upon a time there was a tree at that end. The tree was in the forest. It was a 150-year-old tree-ish kind of thing. A claim made on the basis of the hollow dead tree that's inside here. This died probably in the drought of 1939. There's other places where you can see evidence of a dead hollow interior on various parts of the branches, whereas, for example, here, that was absolutely solid. This was solid but dead. This was solid but dead. And around here, if we just roll it over using the wooden crowbar provided for the purpose, we get a bit of a better view of this. This has been dead since 1958, this overgrowth. So what's actually happened here is, once upon a time, when the surrounding forest was cleared on the downhill side of this tree, the 150-year-old stringy bark tree suddenly found itself on the absolute edge of the edge effect. And the wind howling around it has bent this one single branch with a one bifurcation, bent it and twisted it and wrapped it around itself, I think about 120 to 150 years ago, when what is now known as the Burilda driveway was first cleared. And therefore, the tree was never ever able to shake itself loose, thus and because it's anastamosed here, the first plat. It's anastamosed here at the second plat, and it's anastamosed in there at the third plat. So you have one hole, 2 holes. Right, that's actually there's that one with the crowbar through it. This is a separate anastomosis, and that's a cross branch. So it is indeed a triple plaited branch. A couple of people who know what they're looking at are interested in it. One fella who already owns an art gallery wants it as a totem pole to stand out the front. Another fella who has a distillery thinks it's pretty cool. And another bloke who's an auctioneer, he likes the look of it as well. So I'm hoping that there will be quite a bit of interest in it. And for the record, I would like to thank Andrew and Elizabeth Walmsley, my neighbours, whose property grew the tree, which fell over my driveway. And when I mentioned to them that there was this really interesting branch, they said, yeah, you can have it, no worries. And I said, well, I'm going to stick it in an auction to raise money for Wytaliba, and hopefully somebody's going to pay for it. And they said, yeah, that's all right, not a problem, it's a good cause. So, the triple plaited branch, available for previewing at 50 Coronation Avenue, Glen Innes. And to find the Facebook auction page, go in the Facebook and look for Wytaliba fundraising auction. And I think that should do you some good. If I get better information as to how to search for it on Facebook, I will include that in the clip description of this video. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.